What's going on YouTube? It's your man Sam from the Mars Unmasked channel. Today I'm actually going to go ahead and I don't have any Mars anomalies for you. I'm actually going to go ahead and introduce you guys to a story that I just found to be particularly interesting, okay? And this is Project A119. Now, when I read this article, I don't really, do articles, but I just thought it was so, bizarre. I mean, this has been around for 40 years, 50 years already, and, for some reason, I got wind of it now. Don't ask me why, but like I said, I'm not bringing you guys any, Mars anomalies, but I actually did want to create this video to go ahead and wish all my subscribers and Facebook people, everybody that comments on my videos during the year, I just wanted to thank you guys for being there, for the support, so on and so forth. You guys are awesome, and I actually wanted to make this video for you guys. I really wanted to wish every single one of you, and when I tell you I mean it, every single one of my subscribers and my supporters a very Merry Christmas and a very happy and healthy New Year. I just want to go ahead and take that time out to go ahead and at least approach, my crew here on YouTube and let you guys know to be safe. Don't drink and drive. There's so much stuff going on with the world right now. It's just really, really crazy. So I actually did want to go ahead and take that time to wish every single one of you guys a very Merry Christmas and a very happy and healthy New Year. So let's go ahead and get into it. Like I said, I don't really do articles, but I just thought this one was a little crazy. And watch, you're going to see it now. Project A119 was an actual U.S. plan to nuke the moon. Now, guys, what I found particularly interesting was midway in this article, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm going to go ahead and read it off to you so this way, you guys, I will link this article in the video's description so you guys can go ahead and read it for yourself. So let's get started. At the end of World War II meant peacetime, at least superficially. Following the bloodbath of the World War II, U.S. and Russia begin their decades-long passive-aggressive offensive, or the Cold War. Now, everybody remembers that through the history books. You guys know. Even though full-scale war never broke out directly between the conflicting superpowers, they still managed to battle one another through proxy wars in Vietnam and Afghanistan, and by amassing large stockpiles of nuclear weaponry. That's particularly interesting. Besides these typical acts of aggression, the countries also fought by trying to one-up each other's space programs in what would later be called the space race. Now, everybody knew what the space race was. It was between U.S. and Russia to try to get to that moon first. Okay, the space race started with Russia launching Sputnik 1 in October 1957, making it in the first nation to successfully launch an artificial satellite into orbit around the Earth. Not to be outdone by the USSR, the USS started developing their own program and successfully launched Explorer 1, another satellite, into orbit in February 1958. Then, in an effort to win the space race decisively and simultaneously show off their nuclear muscle, the U.S. started secretly developing Project A119, also called a study of the lunar research flight. The project's end goal was to listen to this. This is the best part. The project's end goal was to detonate a nuclear warhead on the surface of the moon, because that'll show them. Now it gets more interesting, guys. Check this out. It's not that they wanted to launch a nuclear warhead and aim it at the moon, but it was for the dark side. Now check this out. In order to do so, a team of 10 researchers, including Carl Sagan, quickly gathered in Chicago to figure out a way how to nuke the moon. The team eventually decided to use a W-25 warhead, a lightweight version of the little boy bomb used in Hiroshima, Japan at the end of World War II. Okay, here it is. The plan was to aim the rocket at the dark side of the moon. Now listen to their bullshit story of why, and create an explosion large enough to kick dust off the moon's surface so sunlight would illuminate the suspended particles. Really? You guys wanted to go ahead and aim a nuclear warhead on the dark side of the moon. Guys, that sounds a little fishy to me. You know what I mean? Why would you want to nuke the dark side of the moon? Could it have been that when we went up there, or quote unquote, when we landed on the moon? If it's true or not, we still don't know to this day, and we'll probably never know. Why would you want to go ahead and nuke the dark side of the moon? Was it because of all that controversy and everything? Like, we went there and the moon is already inhabited? So what? The U.S. wanted to drop a nuclear warhead on the dark side of the moon. In my opinion, I think it was just to nuke off that race that's there. So this way we don't have any problems next time we want to go back to the moon. Or if we did, you know what I mean? So it would just leave, you know, a little less, you know, to speculate about. I just thought it was really interesting, guys. Let's go ahead and finish the article. Dr. Leonard, hear me? Dr. Leonard Riefel, the lead researcher for Project A119 for the military's Armor Research Foundation, said in an interview with the Inquisitor that the U.S. Air Force aimed to create a large enough explosion on the moon's surface that people looking up from Earth would see it with their naked eyes. Yeah, and see little bits and pieces of aliens, too. The project was canceled by the Air Force in January 1959 over the fears that the act would have been viewed negatively by the general public and may cause fallout on the moon's surface. Really? Cause a fallout on the moon's surface, which would threaten possible lunar landings or colonies in the future. The U.S. This is such a crock of bullshit. The U.S. would go on to win the space race in July 1969 when Apollo 11 became the first manned spacecraft to land on the moon. Project A119, excuse me, hidden from the public. Why would they do that? NASA doesn't do that. The United States Space Agencies, the ESA, they don't hide nothing from us. Everything's out in the open. We know everything. Yeah. It makes me sick. Anyway, let's go over that again. Project A119 remained hidden from the public until it was leaked in 2000 by Key Davison, a writer who was working on the biography of Carl Sagan. Davidson's research had unveiled details about Project A119 and prompted Riefel, whatever the hell this guy's name is, to come out as the project's lead researcher. Now, guys, you know what? I just thought it was a little... crazy, you know what? And like I said, this has been, you know, they says right here, just came public. It was leaked public in 2000. Guys, listen, let me know what you guys think in the, you know, the comment section. I think it was to nuke the race off the dark side of the moon. Why? Seriously, you want to watch dust particles come off and see how far they go off the moon? Get real, guys. Like, seriously, listen. Everybody knows, well, in my opinion, at least I speculate that the moon is inhabited. Now, the only thing that I could possibly think of to nuke the dark side, why wouldn't you nuke the, you know, the side that we see? Why is it got to be the dark side of the moon? Because, guys, think about this. You know, in the government's history, they don't really have a great history of telling the truth. You know, as NASA, you know, that's the whole purpose for our channels here on YouTube. I just think it was kind of... you know, it surprised me because I'm saying to myself, why would they want to nuke the dark side of the moon? No, not the front that we see or the side that we were supposed to see. I just thought it was weird, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. And like I said, guys, I'm going to link this in the video's description. I just thought that was cool. Look at that. The nuclear warhead into the moon. Really, the dark side. They wanted to exterminate whoever or whatever was there, in my opinion. That's what I think. And like I says, I'm always looking forward to your guys' opinions and comments. And you guys, you guys know I love you. And like I said, the second purpose of this video was only to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas and a happy and healthy New Year. I wanted to take the time out. I am feeling a little bit better. And don't worry, I got another anomaly video coming up, hopefully after Christmas. If not, probably after the New Year. But definitely going to upload something. I've been working on those high-rise images, and you guys are going to have content. Don't worry, I'm here to stay. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Once again, very Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you guys all get what you want from Santa. I got what I wanted already. I got my family here. You know, quit smoking. Life is good right now. So, like I said, guys, let me know what you guys think of this article, because I thought it was pretty damn cool. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Happy holidays, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Later, guys.